Pogs!
Are those just clouds coming off the earth?
Yes.
Is that far away or tiny?
That's just tiny. They put a shark in the game.
They did, right next to a pool. What's this one?
Whoa. Jeez.
Oh, hello.
Okay, if I had a dime for every time I said that,
You'd have a single dime.
I would have a dime. Okay, welcome home. Yeah. This definitely feels cozy. Oh! Wait!
That'd be a pretty great bait and switch right there.
That's where the game ends!
What? What? How is that?
Hello everybody and welcome once again to Total Pebble Knockdown. I am Nathan.
I am Alex, and this series is known as TPK Plays. That's what I've named it.
Alex, on this episode, we are doing something a little bit different. We've been playing a lot of things that have pools in them. And
Yes.
Minneapolis had some stuff like that, and
Hey, you dropped into a pool.
Yeah, I dropped into a pool. There was a whole lazy river section, and then of course you played pools, which obviously has lots of pools.
Lots of wet.
A lot of wet, yeah, and you know what? We might have pools today as well, because what we're going to be playing is a different kind of game, one that actually just released back in March of this year, and it's called Liminal Lane. And so I wanted to give you a little bit of a description of this game, coming from Ravenholm Studios. This is the only game that they have listed on Steam, and it is described as a short, single-player, first-person, atmospheric walking simulator, a nostalgic, surreal experience exploring liminal spaces, uncover the secrets of Liminal Lane, and escape the lucid dreams and haunting nightmares. As I scroll down and look at some of the people that have played it, it looks like it is about an hour long, so we should be able to get through it in a single shot here, and that it has like 10 chapters, which I'm going to guess are going to be pretty short, each one of them considering. It has kind of like a 1950s aesthetic that we're going to get into in a minute.
Yeah, it kind of looks like that.
It's going to have some familiar elements to it.
Probably.
From all the screenshots that I've been looking at, it sure looks like there's some common elements. So let's just get into play. Make note that on the title screen here, it does say that the game does not have a save system, but that it is a short experience, like I was just mentioning. Liminal Lane, we're going to hit the play button. Ooh. Wake up. Oh. Okay.
Whispering wake up into your ear.
Oh, okay. Look, everybody. This is totally my room when I was a kid.
Definitely. You had such a nice view out your window.
Of an endless sea.
Yep. That's actually your nightmare right here.
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, can you imagine? Endless sea. This is... Look at the... Oh, it's a dog.
Cute puppy. Do you have any functionality with your scroll or right click at all? Just curious.
Doesn't look like I have scroll, and doesn't look like I have...
Look at that, video game console. Look at that N64 controller that has nothing on it.
Oh, that's great. Let me see. I don't think I can crouch. Like, I don't think that that's something I can do, so... Right!
If you could crouch, it would probably be Control or C.
Yeah, and I'm trying those, and I'm not getting any luck. There's a boglin! There's a boglin, everybody!
I don't know what that is.
It's that.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
So...
What's the computer say on the screen?
Oh, what does it say?
Oh, it's 640 kilobytes of memory.
Yeah.
PCI XMS driver version 0.2.1 with 64 kilobyte modem, maybe? This is old. This is like early 90s? I want to say this is early 90s.
Pogs!
Is that what that's supposed to be? Pogs.
See the little pogs? I mean, what else are those round circular things with characters
That's
on?
fair.
I can't think of it. Oh, look at the bed. Perfect. It's got a whole this is the, you know what this actually reminds me of? Remember in
An arcade?
Well, yeah, remember in Animoyapolis when you went to the movie theater, had this had this kind of thing. And there, of course, is a babe picture, which...
Is there just brick wall behind you?
There's just brick wall behind that.
Interesting.
I can't interact with this poster at all. But I'm just kind of like looking around the room a little bit, and it's...
This is a bold choice to make the walls and ceiling both like the same color, but also the lamp on the ceiling the same color as the ceiling.
Also, but here's the interesting thing. If you really look at this, notice how that wall in particular is a slightly different blue than the rest of the walls. Or actually, the top wall is a little bit different too. These are different.
It might just be the lighting, but
maybe. This is an interesting choice, though, for, like, the low poly look of this room. Maybe because it's supposed to be... I mean, they said it's like a 1950s thing, but this is so 80s. That's
well, yeah, there would not be any of a lot of the things that are in this room. Ooh, you broke it. Like, first of all, that's not 1950s. That's 1990s.
Yeah, that's...
that poster.
Yeah.
And then the PC, 1990s.
Yeah.
The game stuff
console,
is
that's
like
90s.
90s, early 2000s for that, if it's in a 64 type deal. You know?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Am
I supposed to do that?
You've clipped into the back rooms now. I know.
I feel like this
sure.
must be the way to go. Oh, yeah, it looks like it does. Okay, so before we do that...
Yeah, check the doorway first.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
Okay. I guess that is the way you go, because I'm not seeing any other way to go.
Alright then.
I guess
Through the poster. Is that not interactable?
I cannot interact with that ball. Ooh. Yeah, this must be the way you're going, because now they have legitimately put... This is fascinating.
This looks like a Windows 95, like, screensaver. Because you got the brick walls. Also, I would like to ask, this game has no options, does it?
No.
It's like, the visual fidelity is so strange.
I think it's supposed to be like that, though.
I think so too, but like, I don't know, it's just kind of out of focus almost, you know?
Here's something fascinating. They put a light here. Just there. Not that you can do anything with it, but... Oh,
it's your shadow.
I do have a shadow. I guess that's something.
Yeah, I'm wondering if there's like a depth of field thing, because like your immediate vision in front of you is like blurred.
Yeah. Restricted area employees only.
Well, sucks to be... Oh, you're on a light bridge. Are those just clouds coming off the earth?
Yes.
Alright, here's the second question. Can you jump off the light bridge? Off,
well,
like, the side?
Off the side?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I cannot jump off the side of the light bridge.
Because that's something I was testing in pools. Like, do I have to jump off the end of this diving board, or can I jump off the, like, left or right of it?
Yeah. So there's the
this
Earth.
Is like, this is a little dream core-y.
This is definitely dream core. Okay. I'm going to jump off this bridge, and I'm not happy about it, just for the record.
Okay.
But I am going to jump off this bridge.
The Earth looks rather lumpy.
It does look lumpy.
Ooh, that's bright.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh, okay. Oh. We've gotten some smooth jazz piano music going on now.
I'm hoping this is not like copyright music too.
Well, there's no options to tell if it is or not. No, it can't. I doubt that it is. Oh, look.
So what do we think this era is? Yeah, that's the title screen you had.
Yeah, it's the title screen. that's what this place is. Okay. So,
Well,
what? What am I doing?
no, I just wanted to look at what the TV and stuff in that room were.
Oh, okay. Oh, sure. It's
So
static.
you definitely got like an older style TV with the rabbit ears.
Yeah. This
And
is
the
more,
knobs.
This is definitely more 1960s, 1950s look, I guess.
Yeah, it definitely feels that way to me.
This is not a door I can open,
Perfect.
but this one is. Oh.
This looks like okay. Well, that's nice. The one light up on the skyscraper.
I love the one light on the skyscraper. Why is there that? Oh, it's those chimneys.
What does the sign on that building say? Liminal Lane.
Liminal Lane. This is Liminal Lane.
I do like the lighting effects. There's someone up in the window to your right. No, it's a chimney. I'm sorry.
If any of these doors.
Yeah. I get you. Like, I would also. Is that a dog? It's a 2D dog.
Yep.
And he's peeing. Alright then.
It is a 2D dog, and he is being.
Perfect. Just what I wanted. It's an odd choice to use a repeated brick texture, but having it be a flat texture.
Yes, it is. Is this this looks like it might be a different thing. No. It looked different. That's the thing. This looked that looked like a different lighting effect that was on. Is this the only? No. There's other lit. The thing that is kind of intriguing about this place.
Oh, look, that one's got one light on over there too. To the
Yeah.
left.
The thing that is really interesting about this place, though, is it's kind of going for a low poly thing, but at the same time, it seems to be utilizing that to do this really, like, contrasty look for everything, including the lights. I'm gonna guess that that's probably our destination, is that we're going up to where that
probably.
light is.
Can you get that soccer ball into that fake soccer goalpost?
Hold on.
Or is that non-interactable too?
I cannot move. I cannot.
That's
move
an
the ball.
unfortunate thing.
I do have to say that feels like a failure. I'm sorry, Liminal Lane, but if you're gonna put a ball somewhere, I gotta be able to move the ball. Unless there is some kind of thing that I can do. I guess not.
The music is cut out, by the way.
Yeah, I think the music was just a track, and then when it ends, it just ends.
Interesting.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem to be coming from anywhere. It's just the over audio of the place. So, fun fact while I'm here, I had this idea for a psychological horror game, and I don't think I ever really talked too much about it, but I thought that it would be really interesting, and this place kind of reminds me of it, because this is sort of the setting for it. I had this idea for a game that was called The Long Walk Home, and I wanted it to be like a very, like it would be a hyper-realistic thing, not quite like this stylistic piece, with a really, really simple concept of like saying, well, I gotta walk home, and my apartment is at the end of this lane, like this. It's like several blocks long, and I had the idea of like a narrative sets it up at the beginning, like at a bar, where you're playing. I think I just called her Stephanie as your protagonist, and you get a little bit of like her backstory, and like her friends are out there. And you get the feeling like, you know, she's been under a lot of stress, got out of a bad relationship, and everything like that. The rest of the game is just getting back to your apartment, but realizing that somebody is following you. And, like, there is a shadowy figure, and almost like the gameplay of... Remember Alien Isolation? Where they had, like, two different systems for the AI that would learn about your movement? That there's like a hooded figure, you do not know who it is, that is learning your behavior as you're trying to get home, and you have to like figure out too, like, who is following me and why while trying to evade them. And I thought that that would be like terrifying. Like for me, I that is the kind of thing that I would find terrifying, even though it's much more grounded as an idea.
There's actually a game, I don't remember the name right now, that I've seen the librarian play it, where it's that's kind of the concept, but not fully. It's you're walking home on the side of the street.
Oh, is it Make Good Choices? I've seen that one.
No, I don't think so. I'd have to look it up. I can do it later. But you have to walk home, and occasionally cars will honk at you, and there's a couple jump scares in it, and eventually, whatever. But you have to walk home, and that's like the whole premise of the game.
Yeah.
But it's a spooky game.
The one mechanic I thought would be really interesting for that, though, hear me out on this, is that you have a stress meter, which is almost like a sanity meter in this. And the thing is, if the hooded person finds you and catches you at some point, you start back at one of these headlamps, like one of these, because these are like almost the save points of the game, where once you've reached one of these, you don't have to go back further. Somebody catches you, and you realize, oh no, somebody caught me, and you wake up, and you're under this light, but your stress meter goes up. And as the stress meter goes up, you start to hear things or see things that are not necessarily there. And so now as you're going through the game, you don't know if the thing that you're seeing is real or imaginary in your mind, making it harder and harder to distinguish what you're supposed to do as you're going home throughout this thing and discerning like what's supposed to happen. And I thought that would be like just a really interesting idea for a narrative where you can have your phone and you can talk to people that are on your phone and see if they're home and ask them questions about like, where are you? Do you like have you heard anything about this person? That you could do that while trying to get around this world and traverse it.
Sure.
Oh, Alex Kerr, 13 years old, last seen July 4th.
Well, I don't know what day it is, so that doesn't help.
But it does make me start wondering, like, am I Alex Kerr? Is that the...
maybe.
The general...
Look at this. A single car.
I'm wondering about the single car, like, it has the headlight going on. Is it just an outline? I bet it's an outline.
That would be kind of funny if it was just a 2D outline.
It is an absolute 2D outline, and yet somehow there is a light in the 2D outline. Great.
Now, my question is, did you feel like exploring this brutalist mistland really quick, or do you just want to go straight up to the building?
I think we got just a teeny bit of time. I'm just going to go over this way just to see what's going on. And see if there's, like, maybe... You know what? I'll see if there's something behind the building.
Yeah, it does look like you can go behind it, so...
We started this section. The music was going, and you were in, like, the warm lights and everything like that. Now, basically, all I hear is footsteps, but now I don't actually hear my footsteps.
These are all parking spots, too.
Yeah. I guess so. I no longer have footsteps.
Interesting.
I no longer...
You can't jump, right?
No, I cannot jump.
And the fog is cut out right behind the building, too.
Yeah. I no longer have footsteps. Oh, footsteps are back. Oh.
What's going on here?
I don't know. I'm not sure if that's intentional or if it's just that the game is stuttering. Hey, there's a question for the people at Ravenholm. Was that an intentional thing or not?
Yeah. You could probably just head up into
Yeah.
the building at this point. I think there's nothing out here. It's supposed to be a liminal parking lot, which is
It's just supposed to
people
expand
say
into nothing, yeah.
yeah, people often say that parking lots without cars in them are very liminal because they're,
Yes.
they're not a place that's supposed to have things in them, but they're supposed to have like cars in them.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello? Oh. Well,
All right then.
Okay.
Empty office space. Yep. Oh, he's also a cardboard cutout. Interesting use of cardboard cutouts, though.
There is a prevalence of cardboard cutouts and also of these walls that don't actually go places. Why is there a picture of D-Day on the screen? There's a lot of very interesting imagery that they're utilizing here.
Yeah.
So there was those crowd sounds at the beginning.
Was there? I didn't
Oh,
hear.
yeah. There were these crowd sounds at the beginning, and I was like, huh, wonder what that's about. But let's just go in here for a minute.
Single chair facing a corner.
I can go through the chair, I guess. Where am I now? Oh, I'm back up at the top of the world. I'm back here at the top of the world, and we're feeling fine. What era are we in?
I would say 70s or 80s with those phones and computers. No, it's got to be 90s.
Yeah,
Maybe early 2000s.
It's 90s era, I'm gonna say. We're back to the 90s here, and that's a phone number, I guess.
No, it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9.
Yeah. Is that the same on all of these?
If you could see any other ones, maybe. That one didn't look like it had a face.
That one does.
It's strange to me they took the time to put the object in without the lighting on it, but not have the face decal on the object.
On certain ones.
Yeah, it's because there's no light on that.
Yeah.
So you can go through that desk, apparently.
Apparently I can go through this desk. But, alright. So let's see what we got over here. Can I open any of these drawers? Can I open the refrigerator? No, it's not... We're not doing that kind of thing. I guess it's important to know. And again, somebody really likes their World War II memorabilia. Let's see what these other ones are. Ooh. That's a ship? Looks like a crashed ship right there.
Well, so... Oh, did you just zoom in or get closer?
No, I just got closer. This is the closest
Okay.
I can't zoom.
A ship with a tree?
Yeah, like a shipwreck at a tree. Okay, that's a castle.
I'm gonna say this is probably AI generated.
You think?
Maybe.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. There's this thing where I guess the thing is, like, I'm not a fan of AI because I think it replaces a lot of, human creation, and that's kind of the point of creation. But something that I am fascinated with is that a lot of AI stuff ends up almost feeling like a lucid dream when you look at it.
Oh, some of it, yeah, but like this, I definitely think this is AI generated.
It does feel that way.
And it's fine if they're using AI art assets. I'm not shitting on that. That's your choice, but like it definitely feels like that.
I would kind of understand it as an aesthetic choice if that's what they were doing here.
Yeah, given the last 4 paintings or visuals in here all have the same like tone. Hey, look at that. Nice.
Nice.
Given that they all have the same kind of tone in their colors and depictions, I would definitely say it was AI generated. Personally.
Probably.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't really care.
In a liminal space game, I kind of understand it, to be honest with you. I mean, I guess... Oh, a little bit of a stutter there.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah. This... since you're more familiar with the idea of liminal spaces, do these kinds of like parking garage sort of places pop up more often?
They do. They big open rooms with plenty of columns to hide behind or like sneak around kind of deal is a very common thing. Because it's kind of the fact it's just a large open space with nothing in it, but also lots of these things to obstruct your view.
Oh, sure. Also, what's really kind of weird is that it doesn't quite feel like these columns reach the ceiling.
Oh yeah, they kind of. It's hard to tell where the ceiling starts.
And it doesn't even feel like they are on the ground. Maybe that's just because this almost feels like a clear. This almost feels like a clear floor.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that far away or tiny?
That's just tiny. There's a little man in the door.
Just a little guy.
He's just a little guy. It's his birthday. I guess I'm supposed to go up here, though. Alright. See, for me, this is kind of a neat thing. Like, I like this idea of, like, the staircases that are specifically there to show you the view.
Yeah.
I think that's cool. I kind of wish more buildings would do that so that it made the idea of going up staircases more like an aesthetically pleasing or, you know, architectural design rather than just being functional.
I do wish that the view outside that staircase was like a giant parking lot or something.
Yeah.
Oh, you're getting some pools.
Oh no!
Like the water reflections.
Alex!
Oh, it's your favorite. Sharks.
They put a shark in the game.
They did, right next to a pool.
Right next to
Can you
a
jump in the
pool.
water? I bet you can't.
Can I jump in the water?
Yeah, can you jump in the pool?
Whoa. Can I jump in the water? The answer is no.
Yeah, I figured you probably couldn't. It doesn't look like there's a way to get out, so.
No, there's no way to get out. I was sitting here like, I don't think there's a way to get out if I get in this pool.
I feel like this room here, just with this water texture moving and the light reflections on the ceiling, probably the cause of a lot of your stuttering.
I'm gonna guess that that's probably true. Oh. Okay, that was sudden.
I have noticed that the game is definitely suffering a bit from this McDonald's.
From this McDonald's. Well, it feels like there's a level of abruptness that they're going for with transitions. I don't think transitions are like a... What's happening? What is happening?
You're traveling.
Oh. Okay, what's happening is I'm apparently coming out here. Ooh. It's these pictures again. See, a part of me almost feels like the repetition of the pictures means that it's not AI generated, because why wouldn't you just generate new art for each piece?
Because then you have to
there's
load in more art.
I guess so.
Are these notices on their walls anything?
Well, let me look. TPS report cover sheet.
Don't know what a TPS report is.
Wasn't that in the Backrooms cleanup crew? Well, there was some kind of a report in that one.
Yeah, there was something. I don't remember what it was.
These are identical. Oh, the screen is also... That is also
identical.
Yep. They're making some identical... They're making some identical choices here, folks. Oh, here we go. TPS report, cover sheet, confidential. Okay, it's just...
That's it.
It's just
a
that.
stack of them.
Okay. I guess offices do invoke a certain liminality to them, you know?
Especially an empty office space.
Yeah.
Like this.
Oh.
What's this one?
Whoa. Jeez.
Hello.
Okay, that did that kind of jumped out at me just because it's like, whoa, what is going on here? There's just a person.
It's your boss.
There's no way for me to interact with that. The prevalence of like the liminal space, does that have something to do with the world that we live in starting to feel a little less comprehensive like this. Like, these spaces aren't really built... Hi, guy. You're always standing there. Oh, that's why they're doing it. Okay. I understand the logic. They're putting the giant light here so that the shadow person is lit, so you can see it. I get that. Doesn't necessarily make logical sense, but it's a liminal game.
Liminal things aren't usually super logical, I don't think.
Yeah. But, anyway, back to what I was saying. Do you think that the prevalence of, like, liminal spaces and how it feels kind of uncanny is because we now live in worlds that are like this, that almost have this kind of incomprehensive, unnatural feeling to them, and so now we're starting to see it as like a modern horror? Like, this feels like a modern horror in more than just the liminality of it. It's a modern horror as in, like, can you imagine if you were working in this building, in these cubicles? That would be
all alone.
Horrible. I don't even care if it's crowded. Can you imagine being in this little box in these endless hallways with these same desks?
I think that's definitely part of it. I think another big part of it is like the feeling of loneliness.
Yeah, you don't
like,
necessarily get the group experience from liminal space games.
Yeah, no. Like the space you're in right now is clearly designed for people to be in and working in.
Yes.
And there's, it's silent. There's nobody here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like another big one is like a grocery store at night with nobody there.
Yeah.
It's like usually your experience at a grocery store is there's people there. So when you it's taking it out of context. So an office space like this without people in it is weird. That one has a green light.
I know. I'm getting there. So in a lot of ways, this is something worth considering. Is the sense of a liminal space more akin to the absence of the people inside of the space more than the actual space itself?
Yes and no, I think. Like, it definitely has to do with the absence of people, but like the space itself is also important.
Mm-hmm.
Like, generally speaking, the definition of liminal space is that of a transitionary space.
Mm-hmm.
But the internet has turned it into just kind of anything kind of nostalgic and creepy or uncanny.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot from this game too, is the nostalgia of it. Oh, okay. There's what's over here? It's just more cubicles. Okay, it's more cubicles. There's a stapler.
Yeah, stapler.
It's the
that
red.
Wasn't on the other desks.
It's a red stapler too.
Is that a reference to The Office?
Office Space. The movie Office Space. Well, you were close. Don't worry.
I knew what I meant. It wasn't that. I assume the other door was a false hope then.
Yeah, you couldn't go through the tiny door. This is, okay, we're looking out over the city, and okay, so this was a collapsed wall, so
I think someone broke through it so they could look outside.
Yeah, somebody literally broke through the fourth wall. We're obviously going to be getting through this, because I think we're already on, like, third or fourth level out of all of these, but it is interesting to think about, like, if there was the conception of a larger narrative to this, or if this was literally more the surface idea of, here are spaces to explore that are in a liminal setting.
I'm guessing it's that one, but it would be interesting if it was the first one.
Yeah. And the thing is that immediately when you play and somebody whispers, "Wake up," I don't know if that was supposed to be in reference to something larger, or if it was simply saying that you are now entering, like, a dream state, and this is where you're going. Like, to almost, just to kind of, like, transition you from the real world to this fake world. Okay, so I can now go into these pools.
Perfect.
And I get... Oh, I can... Oh, interesting. Okay, now I can jump there. Oh, I can jump here. I couldn't jump before. Okay, I can jump now. I can jump in here.
Love that.
Can I crouch? I still can't crouch. Oh. Pools? Whoa. Okay,
You're just walking on it? You're not sliding on it?
Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. I think... Now can I... Can I crouch? Can I crouch now on the thing? Whoa. No, I can't. No, I can't slide on the slide.
That's unfortunate. That's a big missed opportunity. You're right there being able to slide down the slide.
I'm sorry. That's, I'm sorry, Liminal Lane. There are definitely some, there's some marks here.
Touch the orb. The one in the pool.
The orb. Oh, that orb?
Yep.
Whoa.
You just like fell so hard.
Fell right in. Okay, now I'm on top of the orb. Interesting that I didn't, like, have jumping functionality in the earlier levels, and they've now given it to me for reasons.
Now you will jump over everything.
I will jump over everything. Hey, there's a wind turbine.
Yeah, there's been a couple.
That's a big one.
Yeah, you're very up high, but it's weird that you took an elevator here, because if you look back, there's no, like, building higher. Like,
Yeah.
Did you go to the top of the building?
I guess we did. Well, yeah, because I was at the top of those, slides that you couldn't actually slide down. This perpetually feels like the water's getting deeper, but it is not getting deeper. The way this perspective is. Which is... At first, I thought that was a person on top of that building. That is not a person.
That'd be interesting.
That is not a person on top of that building. That's just a chimney. Okay, I
You've
cannot...
lost the ability to go in these pools?
I cannot go in these pools. Oh,
look, it's
ducks!
your lazy river.
And also the ducks!
It's a duck game.
Oh, I can get in here with the ducks.
These ducks are very uncanny.
They are. These are smaller versions of the ducks you experienced in pools. But also with hooks on them?
Yeah, so you can pick them up with the thing, the ring.
Oh, if I had one of those. What's that sound? Oh, it's...
That's coming from there.
Okay. Let's go over here.
Look, it's mom and dad and their child.
Just before I go anywhere here. What's going on there? Oh. Something's happening here. There you go, folks! There's the opening title screen.
There it is. We found it. We did it. We did the thing.
We found it. We made it happen. There is a doorknob in the middle. Windmills stretching up into nothing. There is no fence. And these tile textures are not right. Something's very weird. So close and yet so far. Oh.
You're just standing on the water now?
I am standing on a... This is like a dome on the water. I want to know the tile layer who did this work. Doorknob in the center of the door. Oh.
Yep. That pit looks a little rusty and or bloody.
Yeah, it's one of the two.
Oh, alright, they're pixelated.
John Foster Stelling, synchronization for RCA gramophone. This has got to be Van Buren production. Okay.
Yeah, this has got to be like public domain cartoon.
This is from like turn of the last century. Oh yeah. Remember the old cows?
This is like 1920s.
This isn't even the 50s. Like at first I was thinking to myself that we're in the 50s aesthetic, but this is so much earlier than that. So much earlier than that.
Well, I guess you're jumping down a hole.
I'm jumping down this rusty and or bloody hole. If I had a dime for every time I said that,
you'd have a single dime.
I would have a dime. Okay. Ooh. Whoa. Guess it's blood.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing it's blood. kind of a creepy image. Oh, especially
Just
because
the
it's just
swing.
because the swing is not doing what momentum normally does for swings.
Sure isn't. Like the bloody handprints on the walls.
Oh yeah, that's great. Love the bloody handprints on the walls. I'm wondering if that's supposed to direct me... Oh, no, apparently...
No, I figured you'd have to jump into the sand.
Okay. Here we are. Ball pit! Okay,
A
the
ball sand pit.
ball sand pit? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Now see, it's at this point that it would be kind of cool if I could pick up these balls and toss them into the color-coordinated rings. That would be kind of neat. But I can't, so we're just gonna... Can I still jump? I can still jump now.
Oh, good. You've gained game mechanics.
I've gained... Let's go down here.
Again, still a missing... That you can't slide. Ooh, alright.
Hi, duck. Oh.
Duck has seen some shit.
That duck has been through some stuff. This is Rambo First Duck. I guess it didn't really matter which one of these I took down. But now they're just giving me the pink.
Yeah.
Which is...
It would be so much better if you could slide. Again, like pools, you could slide in the slides.
Yeah. Where are we going now?
You're not even following, you have to do it yourself.
I have to do it myself. Ooh. Okay. That's yeah, oh. Alright. Oh.
Is she 2D or 3D? The legs look 3D. Is she turning to follow you? Come on, move.
No, she's not. No, it's... Oh, but it's the same image. Oh, weird perspective, man. That is fascinating. So, that's kind of a wild... Oh, okay, so we've got the blood. Okay, we've got... Yeah, alright. Okay. It's interesting. The perspective is fascinating. Oh, I guess the idea is supposed to invoke the idea of you being a child in this world. Even though I wasn't really getting that. So, are they alternating... Maybe I'm trying to put too much meta-narrative on this. I don't know. Like, I don't know what the idea is. But it is interesting that it seems to be alternating between what looks like the 90s and what looks more like the 50s. In these aesthetics.
Maybe? Can you jump still?
I can.
Not very high. I was gonna ask if you could jump on her desk.
Oh, can I jump on her desk?
No, you're way too small.
No. I'm gonna guess, though, that maybe the chalkboard is where I have to get out. No. Maybe I have to jump through the picture. I feel like I'm probably gonna have to jump through the picture.
Maybe?
If I were to venture a guess in terms of the narrative that they're trying to go for, it's this idea of what you have nostalgia for when you're a kid, and the cold, brutalist reality of your adult life when you get out into the cubicles and the computers and everything like that. Maybe one of these desks? Is there a...
Spot the difference.
Yeah, exactly. Spot the difference. Okay. Is that just... Oh, I guess it's just... Okay.
You can't crouch yet, can you?
I cannot crouch. I have not gained crouching. Do I have to go through the shadow?
Can you interact with the teacher at all?
Hold on.
Or the painting?
Or the... Oh, maybe I can interact with it. Hold on. Oh, I can run. Can I interact with the paint brush? Can I interact with that? There's a... Oh. Oh. Wait. There's a door there, which would be here. Hold on. Oh, that's smart. Okay. Cute. Alright, so the painting gives away the game. Okay. Alright. Ball, still not interactable, ball. I'm pressing my interact button and nothing happens. Okay. I can't crouch. Can I interact with the slide? No. I still can't interact with the slide.
Run and jump.
Whee!
What is that? Is that a whale?
Yes. That is a whale.
I ask as you're plummeting towards the whale.
Hey, Nathan, is that a whale you're going towards? That is a very translucent whale.
What the heck? That's... Can you walk into it?
Apparently. It's just...
Alright then.
It's just
You're
a
lucky it
whale.
wasn't a shark that I noticed mid-jump.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting the feeling that really this is not interactive elements like that, so... That's probably why they put up the picture of the Whoa, what the hell is going on here?
The horse.
Does it say what it is? The Nuka-Levi. Demon from Orcadian folklore. Yeah, well, that does feel like it. That definitely feels like a demon. Alright. Let's go into this trailer that looks like it belongs to a meth lab. Let's find out what's in here. Okay. Some cows. And, whoa, that is a big whale.
It is a big whale.
Okay, what else we have here? More cartoons. What's the time on the thing? It's, 7... 8:20? I want to say it's like 8:20. Okay.
What's in the oven?
What's in?
Or is that just a radiant heat supply?
Apparently, it's just a radiant heat supply.
Okay. Interesting choice.
Yeah. What's in here?
Your bed.
Yes, it is.
The game loading, apparently.
Oh.
Is there, like, somebody in the bed?
No. But we've changed. Okay. Oh. Well, this place is, something.
Is this Fordlandia?
This is Portlandia, as far as I can tell. We put a bird on it. These are not interactable, in case anyone's wondering. They are identical. Okay. These are just identical trailers that stretch on into nothing. I'm hearing the cows, though.
The cows at the nuclear plant. Good place for them.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta get that high radioactive milk.
You really do. Madame Curie was always looking to do experiments with milk. What?
So instead of heavy cream, it's heavy elements cream.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man, it's too bad that Marie Curie and Louis Pasteur never got together. That would have been...
Do you think it's gonna explode?
Probably.
Just a big old boom.
Considering that the aesthetic of this seems to be more of the... Well, I guess we're not in the 1950s necessarily right
That's
now.
a British telephone box.
It is. Looks like somebody's in it. Or...
What's the shadow? Look up. Look up.
What?
I know there's a big shadow being cast.
Oh. Hold on. Can I save you? I must save all these cows. Hold on. It's okay. I'm gonna run. Oh. I'm running towards... Uh-oh.
So the answer is yeah, it blew up.
By the way, it blew up.
I'm glad we could call that.
Uh-oh. Where am I now? Oh. Oh. This is a fallout shelter?
Definitely. How many days have you been here? How many tally marks on the wall?
Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me bananas. Well, the way that they're doing it is a little bit odd. Jesus! Very subtle.
Very.
I don't know how they mark these. 1s and 2s and 3s, and then 4s, and then they're just doing 5s and 6s. Oh, and 7. Huh. Oh, so...
That's not how tally marks work.
Are they trying to do the days of the week? 7 across? So, like, here's... This has been a month. And that's been a month.
Maybe?
It's been 2 months. I guess maybe it's been 2 months.
Maybe? It could be that. Otherwise, it's not really how tally marks work.
Alright, well, the ambiance definitely changed a bit.
Yeah, you're matching all those images now.
Oh, wait! I'm now... Oh. Maybe that's the reason why they had all of those red paintings. Remember, because this looks like the paintings.
A little bit.
And there's some screaming, which is fun. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Wait a second here. What's going on over here? There's the ball pit. And...
It's this skate park.
Skate park, yeah. Very 90s. Can I interact
with it? It's a wooden skate park, so that's an interesting choice.
Yeah. What does that say?
I don't know.
Debbie Boyles. Debbie Boyle. Debbie Boyle.
Sure.
I don't know who Debbie Boyle is. Somebody important, I'm sure.
Can you go into the ball pit?
I'm gonna try.
Look at the skulls on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Next to the lantern.
Yeah, that's what this is supposed to be. It's all skulls. Well, I guess I'm going over here. Skate park.
I didn't realize we'd entered the realm of Korn, the chaos god of blood and death.
Oh, but you know, they showed you that imagery of that horse and the horse rider from Orcadian lore, remember?
Mm-hmm. What a freaking roof this place has.
That's great. I do, like, I'm gonna have to see if this is open here. But that little sting that they gave is like such classic horror movie stuff, that little tsh that they introduce. Okay, welcome home. Yeah, this definitely feels cozy. Oh yeah!
It's your cake, totally.
Okay. I cannot blow out the candle. It would have been awesome if you blow out the candle and it changes the landscape.
That would have been pretty good, actually, yeah.
Baba Yaga. From Slavic folklore, often depicted as a witch or crone who lives in a hut on chicken legs. So, I don't know why they're giving me those images. I guess that is kind of a confusing thing. Oh, I guess we're transitioning. We're transitioning again, folks. Oh, man. Oh, synthwave. Oh, sweet. I want to get right out of here, because now this is amazing. All of a sudden, this is like 80s nostalgia for me. Oh, God. Alex, it's everything we dreamed of.
Is it? Is this what we dreamed of?
We dreamed of returning to the 80s.
Skater girls in short shorts blowing bubblegum?
Yeah, and arcade cabinets. Oh, the arcade cabinet that's showing us exactly what we just went through. Look at
It'd be
that.
more interesting if that was like you actually have. Is that actually like your gameplay? No.
Is it?
No, you didn't go through that pool.
Did I not go through that pool? I
You
can't
did not.
remember anymore. I'd be able to
I
tell
got you.
Can I go through these doors? I'm just kind of like running right now because oh, there's my duck friends.
Is this the backrooms wallpaper?
It might be the
Or
chevron.
if you can walk. Kind of. It's similar. It's not exactly the same, but it's the color and
Yeah.
type.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the other ones and see if that's a similar wallpaper.
That is so washed out. The shadow just came into existence.
Yeah. There's my cow friend. Same wallpaper. Okay, we're gonna go. There's nothing in here.
Oh, you gotta check all the houses.
Well, yeah. I'm going kind of like up and back.
Some flowers.
Flowers, yeah. I figure it's quicker if I just do it like this.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Windmill. Tiny
Just a mini windmill.
Oh wait, can I? Hold on. I can just walk through those fences. Okay.
Perfect. No need to jump.
There's
Hey,
my
your
shadow
boss is here.
boss. There's the shadow guy. All right. All right. Let me go across the street and go back. Then we'll keep on. Nope. We're gonna figure out every reference because I don't know about you, but like, in addition to being like an 80s reference, this also starts to feel like a recap of the amazing adventure you just had.
There's the guitar from your room that you started
Yep.
in.
Oh, that's great. Is there one where there's actually a legitimate McDonald's play place so that I can go slide on something in real life? That would be
That
amazing.
would be pretty great.
Man.
I'm wondering how far outside of this little neighborhood you
We'll check.
Can you get to one of the windmills?
Man, that's a great question.
Or, I guess wind turbines, not windmills.
Yeah. Technically, it's a wind turbine. I'm gonna guess that door is my exit out of here, so...
Definitely.
Oh no!
It's a reference to where you are right now.
Oh, it's...
I hope there's another littler house inside of it.
I can't see, but... Maybe?
I couldn't see.
I
It doesn't
can't,
look like
I can't see the house inside the house inside the house. Alright.
That would be great, though.
Yeah, that would be great. We will go off into the horizon, though, and check that. Oh, it's that missing boy. Okay.
Maybe this is like, if you went up to all the things, there would have been things in all the houses. That'd be pretty neat.
Maybe.
Because some of the houses were empty, so I wonder if there's things you would have missed and they would have been filled. If
Yeah,
you had,
like-
for instance.
Yeah, like, if you had seen some, like, there was, like, stuff... Okay. Was that all the houses?
I think so.
I guess so.
Yes.
Alright, well, let's go out here for a minute and just see how far out into the field we can go. As we listen to this endless synth wave.
Endless synth.
Endless synth wave. Oh no, this is as far as I can go.
Invisible wall there.
There's an invisible wall here, so... I am wondering, like, what is the game past this point? Because this feels like it's trying to recap the place that you've been.
Nightmares, I assume.
Yeah, the nightmares are coming. Whoa, that's cool. The shadows.
What?
See the shadows of the windmill, but it's not like a complete... Ooh.
Is that the dog?
Is it the dog? No, it's not. It's... Oh! Wait!
Are you gonna get hit by a car?
That would actually be really neat as a narrative. You know what I mean? If the whole thing is, this is your life flashing before your eyes because you just got hit by a car?
Yeah, that'd be a pretty great bait and switch right there.
That would also explain... Am I stepping into the light?
Well, do it. Turn backwards to do it. Oh, or just walk past it, I guess.
I'm walking past it, apparently. What?
Wake up.
What?
I don't want to. Shut up. I said wake up.
What? Oh.
You're back in your room, but the endless sea is gone.
The endless sea is gone. The cartoon's there. What's different in here? The dogs are the same. Posters are the same.
I don't know that anything is different. I think you have just waken up from a dream.
Except that they're a cartoon.
Sure, that's just the thing. You can watch those cartoons.
Oh. Wait. Is there something behind the poster? There's nothing behind this poster. Okay, so this... We miss you. Okay. I guess we're going down the staircase.
It's a very big staircase.
Yeah.
You actually have a third-story bedroom from the first floor.
Oh.
I think you might have actually gotten hit by a car.
I think I might have gotten...
Let's look out the window.
Can I see anything out the window?
Probably not. I assume it's just...
No, it's just the light box. It's just the light box. Wow. Okay. Alright, what happens when I go up here?
I like that the staircase is there, but your head was too tall that you would have hit the ceiling instead of getting through the chair hole.
Uh-oh. Oh. Oh! Oh! Am I on a spaceship?
Something like that. They don't miss you anymore, they're just waving at you now.
Am I on a... Is this supposed to be that I... Did they bring me back?
Bring you back from death?
Yeah! And onto Mr. Spaceship, and then they put me into the Liminal Lane, and they matrixed me,
What?
Alex! I think they matrixed me!
Hold on, look out, no. Look out the window again, look to your left, up.
This ship!
It's the ship! Can you jump out this window?
No, I can't. But it's the ship! It's the ship from the I Want to Believe poster! Alex! I was right!
It's a cutout.
It's a cutout! It's a cutout! Is that where the game ends? That's where the game ends!
What? What? How is that?
Excellent! Created by Alex Kerr! Oil paintings by Alex Kerr Painting. Those were real paintings.
Oh, I take it back then. They are great.
Those were by the guy. Okay. That was by the director. Okay. So he used it as an excuse. He's like, well, for making the game, can I put my painting? Can I put my paintings in the thing? Okay. Twist ending there. So there's that.
Kind of. Like, I don't know
Yeah.
if that was a cutout and you died and you just think you went to heaven, but I don't know.
I think,
There's different ways to read into that, I guess.
yeah, I think the way I'm gonna read into it is, I died, and then the aliens brought me back to life, and now I'm mixing up my surreal images of things I remember from my life with this new reality that I'm in, and that's why the elements are the way they are.
Sure.
But
I'm going to read into it that this is all a dream from you being comatose after getting hit by a car.
yeah, I can see that. And then you're imagining the aliens. Maybe you're imagining the
Oh,
aliens.
you wanted to believe.
You
and
wanted to
the
believe.
gasping there was
That
you, like,
also
on your
works.
deathbed,
That
so.
also works. So I have a more literal interpretation.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
it's all about metaphors. So.
yeah. That was Liminal Lane in its entirety. Hope you enjoyed it. And thank you, I guess, to Ravenholm Studios. Do you think that they took Ravenholm from the Half-Life 2 area?
I don't know. Maybe.
Because there is a Ravenholm. It's spelled differently, but Ravenholm is in...
Maybe.
In,
Who knows?
Thank you to the folks over at Ravenholm for the Liminal Lane. It was interesting. Interesting
Liminal.
experience. It was liminal. It was. I feel like we kind of ran through a lot of the beats that you normally see in a liminal space game. You know, we had the ballrooms, we had the pools, we had the cubicles, we had, we had the parking lots and those kinds of things. We had a lot of different of those elements
Yes.
that they were hitting on in a lot of things, and also the nostalgia part of it, which is very obvious throughout the entirety of it. So, but yeah, so this is actually, besides Animiopolis, this is really the first one that we have finished. So your final thoughts on Liminal Lane. What did it do that you liked? What did you do that it didn't like? What are you thinking?
I think it was good for what it was, like a short experience. It did well. It didn't overstay its welcome,
Nope.
which is nice. The kind of twist ending there, as you said, it's kind of just like, I feel like a lot of it was narrative without telling you too much and just letting the storytelling happen through
Yeah.
your visuals and what you experience.
Sure.
But it's not so heavy-handed that it's like, oh, this is exactly what they're going for.
Right. Yeah.
I think the visuals, fine. Like, it's in the style it wants to be in because that's the style that it fits this type of thing really well a lot of times.
Sure. It has a lot of potential. I think that a longer version of this that was maybe more interactive, that had more narrative throughway, where they were really expanding upon the ideas, would be interesting to see. But I don't want to judge it on what it could be. I want to judge it on what it is. And what it is that they're taking a lot of the elements that you're familiar with the liminal space game, not really interacting with them in the way that you would in some other spaces, but they're doing some really interesting artistic and aesthetic choices throughout the game to invoke these different time periods and give you the sense of these different places and times. It is suitably creepy, but it's not really, besides mostly audio cues and those kinds of things, it's not really a scary experience or anything like that. It's supposed to feel uncanny. There's definitely a lot of uncanny valley kind of stuff going on. There is a lot of artistic interpretation that you can put into it about what the actual storyline is. We've both given a reading of it in this, and that's good. I think it does lend itself to you trying to perceive what you think is going on there. But definitely towards the end, because I was, at the beginning of this, I was like, I don't know. It's not, it didn't necessarily feel as fleshed out as I was hoping it would. But then, like, towards the end, I think it redeemed itself a lot, where I was like, ooh, interesting choices for narrative, like, tying together of something, where it feels like they were really trying to loop back in on itself with, like, those houses and seeing all these elements as you're kind of stepping into the light. You know, they had those interesting moments. So
Yeah.
the
I
end
do-
helped. Yeah.
Yeah, I do wish they had tied back in those more creepier elements they had in there with the like nuclear explosion, the fallout shelter, some of the bloody handprints, the bloody teacher. It's like those don't feel like they got resolved
Yeah. Yeah.
in any meaningful way. Like they're just kind of there, but they're kind of one-offs.
I understand.
Or all the D-Day stuff. It's like why D-Day?
Theoretically, if we're following somebody and we're seeing kind of things that they remember about the past and they're in school and it's around the 50s that they're in school, it's possible that when they're really young, they only remember imagery of like World War II and that's why it's showing up.
Maybe?
That's possible. Like, I can kind of understand it. From a mechanical standpoint, this is very straightforward. There's not much to interact with. They do give you the ability to jump, but there's not a lot outside of that you can do. I think we were kind of bummed that you couldn't actually slide down the slides.
Yeah, a little bit. It would have been nice to be able to slide down them or even just slip, like, give you a frictionless surface, you know?
Something like that. Yeah, that would have been nice. It would have been nice if you could interact with the ball pits and stuff like that. You know, it would have been nice, but you know, sometimes what they're trying to do doesn't lend itself to that, and maybe they were worried that people would spend too much time playing around with that instead of going through the story, and maybe they thought for the pacing of it made more sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, short experience, unless there's hidden stuff in it that we're not aware of. The cuts between the areas is kind of jarring. It feels very abrupt at some places, but overall, a real more like dreamscape sort of game in the liminal horror space, where you just kind of feel a little uncomfortable being there.
Yeah.
But yeah, if folks want to check it out, it is on Steam. It's $2 if you want to buy it.
It currently only has 21 reviews either.
Yeah.
85% positive.
Yep. Hopefully you enjoyed this. It's a good little short reprieve from the longer pieces that we've been doing. And I guess with that being said, Alex, if folks want to find out more about Total Puzzle Knockdown, TPK Plays, anything that we're doing, where could they go on the internet?
Go to our YouTube channel. That's where you're probably viewing this. Just go hit subscribe. We would love that.
Yeah.
If you enjoy this, leave us a comment. Let us know what you thought. Anything you like about what we're talking about and doing. Or if you want us to do something else, we are open to suggestions for games to play.
We're open for suggestions or for any of like our regular episodes. If you have topics that you'd like us to discuss, we can also do that. We still do some regular episodes in here, but the people have been liking the plays where we're going through these spaces and looking at them, and that's good because it's interesting for us as well. And so, folks, you can check us out there. Make sure to check out our Patreon. We do release like full unedited, like the raw footage versions of these playthroughs with like all the asides that don't go into the edited version. We do that over there for our patrons. There's even a free tier. A lot of it's available, even if you just get the free subscription. Yeah, check us out over there. You can find us on all the podcast apps. These are also in video form on the podcasts, so you can check us out there. Rate and review and subscribe where necessary. And, of course, if you want to join in on the conversation, we have a Discord, and our Discord is just Total Puzzle Knockdown. It is a public Discord, so you can jump in there to learn about video games, about tabletop games, about role-playing games, every kind of gaming, everything in between. So, with that being said, thank you for joining us on this episode of Total Puzzle Knockdown, and we will see you on the next one. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye.
That was a good one. That was a good long goodbye. I liked that one. You did a good job with
Sometimes
the
you got a long
goodbye.
goodbye.
Yeah, good job.